Let's talk about core elements. Core elements are required for all schools by the Indiana Department of Education and will help identify achievement gaps. Within each of the 11 core elements, you'll find multiple question sections. Be sure to answer all of the questions. If a section isn't required for your school, we'll make that clear. Let's jump in. Select the Edit icon in the Tools column for the core element you wish to work on. You will see more than one section to complete in each core element. To access the sections, open by clicking on the arrow at the top or anywhere in that bar. Once open, you will see the question or questions to answer. In some core elements, you may find a link to take you to information we've included in the platform. For instance, Core Element 8, Review of Attendance, has a link to the Achievement Data Report, which includes attendance data we imported from IDOE. When working in sections, under each question, you will see the question asking if this should be considered for discussion with the Planning Committee. If you find this information would be helpful to discuss with your committee, select Yes for the Planning Committee Consideration radio button. For instance, your attendance data would be helpful to share with your committee, so select the Planning Committee Consideration button. This question will now be highlighted in the core element report. When you select a question to discuss with the committee, it's also a good idea to add additional information in the additional information section. And this is the place where you will let your committee know why the core team wants their attention on this area, and then provide any needed context. When your section is complete, you can click the This Section is Complete checkbox at the bottom of each section. When you close the section, a message will be populated at the top with the completion date. Leaving this unchecked will help you track what is complete and what still needs work if you need to leave the page and come back later. In step 18, you will find the report view of all the core elements. This is where all the information that you input in the core elements sections will be compiled into one report. We have also highlighted those sections that you indicated for Planning Committee consideration. Notice on the screen, we have the Flex Guidance program highlighted, as well as the additional information for Flex Guidance we added and selected for Planning Committee consideration. When the report is sent to your committee, these questions will be brought to their attention. You can also easily move to the core element that you want to see by selecting the core element link at the top of the page. You will want to look over this report to check for accuracy. In future modules, this information will be used in prioritizing goals, root causes, and strategies. In step 19 is the optional Planning Committee review of core elements. You can use the step to share the core elements with your Planning Committee to check for accuracy. Some staff members may have additional information that you don't want to miss, and you can easily add to your core elements as information comes in. Don't forget to give us your feedback of Module 2 in Step 20. While this is optional, it's helpful to the development of Spark. Great work! That's a wrap for Module 2 and the first 9 weeks suggested timeline. Coming up will be Module 3, the optional vision and mission tools, and Module 4, set goals. If you have any questions, please reach out to me at any of the contact methods listed on the screen.